a political analyst, live for us in London. Thank you, Javier, for your time. Just walk us through the significance of this decision and what real change it will bring to Haiti.
Extremely significant. The crisis in Haiti doesn't seem to end. According to Dominican Republic media, and Dominican Republic is the neighboring country of Haiti in the island of Hispaniola, and has a great deal of influence in Haiti. This decision of sack Mr. Conille was taken after a meeting between President Luis Abinader, the Dominican president, and members of the Transitional Presidential Council in Haiti. Why? Because Mr. Conille has been quite erratic. There's been a lot of internal conflicts within the Presidential Transitional Council. He was accused of hiring mercenaries without any evidence, however, to keep him in power. Also, they wanted to replace three members. The council wanted to replace three ministers who had been accused of corruption, trying to get bribes from a high-ranking official of the central bank to keep him in the work. He did refuse to accept these resignations. So President Abinader was in New York. He met members of the council, and according to Dominican media, this meeting was influential in the decision to sack Mr. Conille. As you rightly said in the introduction to this piece, to this report, he was elected in April in order to help for transition to a new democratic government. But the Presidential Transitional Council has been full of internal conflicts, disagreements, and the vice president of the council, Yuselem Privet, had warned already earlier that they have to get together, they have to make an agreement and put the interests of the Haitian people above anything else. It hasn't happened, and once again, a new Prime Minister has been named. Now, Alix Didier Fils-Aime, who's been chosen, the new Prime Minister, has a good reputation. He was in prison during the Duvalier dictatorship. He's a businessman, he's not a politician, so I mean, in theory, he's not involved in corruption, and we hope that this will help. However, this is extremely important. Jimmy Cherisser, the leader of the criminal gangs that run riot in Haiti called Vivre Ensemble, Living Together, has warned that because of this situation, they are going to go back to violence. They had declared some truce, but they are going to go back to violence, and they have warned, this group have warned Haitians not to leave the houses in Port-au-Prince. So the crisis is getting worse and worse.
Right. I mean, a very tumultuous situation indeed, both politically and from that gang violence that we've seen. There are growing calls for a democratic process to be put forward. You mentioned about the new leadership there. Amé, just give us some more information on him and what we can expect from him as the next leader of the country.
Mr. Fils-Aime, he's a businessman. He was very active in the opposition during the Duvalier dictatorship years. He was never sort of a part of the political establishment in Haiti, whether before or after the crisis. He is not seen as a professional politician like other members of the council. As a businessman, he would be able to attract some interest of business people from around the region. He's seen as a clean politician. He's never been involved in corruption, well, as far as we know anyway. So they expect his calming presence. He's a calm person. His calming presence will bring some kind of stability to the country. However, and this is extremely important, my dear colleague, that the international community has not done enough to help. The Organization of American States tried to mediate in this crisis. They haven't succeeded. He will need a strong, I insist on the word strong support from the international community and regional countries and regional powers to help bring stability to Haiti. Without that, no prime minister will succeed.
Okay, Javier Farje, thank you so much for being with us here on the News Hour and sharing that analysis
Thank
with
you,
us.
Javier. It's always a pleasure. Always a pleasure.